class， 欢迎来参加我们今天的中文课堂。My name is Donglu. You can call me Miss Dong. So today we are going to talk about Chinese New Year, and that is Spring Festival. In Mandarin, we can say it 春节。春节。春节 is really important for all the Chinese people. Okay, let's go on. I don't know whether there is something wrong about the system, but I think I will go on. Okay, so the Chinese New Year or the Spring Festival, 春节. So how important? 春节, just like the Christmas for all the Western countries, for people like in America or in the Great Britain, is really important. It's just like the Christmas to you, and the Spring Festival is very important for our Chinese people. That is 春节. Well, why is it so important, and how important for us? Now I'm going to show you a video, and you will know how important. Spring Festival 春节 is the festival of a hope. This is 7 days away from Chinese New Year. We prepare for the Chinese New Year, especially the food. And it is also a festival of hope. It is important because it's time for us to have our family reunion. It is important because 12 hours away from Chinese New Year, we have all kinds of celebrations, and different parts of China have different kinds of celebrations. This is half an hour away from Chinese New Year. It's a festival of harmony. only in China, people from all over the world have their own way to celebrate 春节. Because celebrating Chinese New Year builds a better world. So that's the video, the first one I want to show you. Now let's go on our teaching. From the video, we see so many different symbols or celebrations in Chinese New Year. 中国新年. But do you know the start of Chinese New Year? The start of the Chinese New Year is on 23rd of the 12th lunar month. That is our preparation. That's the start of the preparation of Chinese New Year. What do we prepare? 我们都准备什么呢? Preparation number 1. 第一个，我们要 cleaning up, 大扫除。Cleaning the house or cleaning up, 大扫除 is a long observed Chinese New Year tradition. The ground, the walls, and every corner of the house need to be cleaned. And in Chinese, dust is a homophone for the word 陈, meaning the old. Therefore, a year-end cleaning is needed to drive the old things away and the bad luck away and get ready for a new start. Next step for the preparation is the one I like the best, is New Year shopping, 购物. After cleaning, people will go shopping, 购物, from new clothes, 新衣服, to a new plate, 新盘子. Purchasing new items symbolize welcoming new things and getting ready for a new start. And a variety of food are sure in their shopping list. Candies and nuts, 糖果, are popular items which are later seen on the tea table of every Chinese household. And the last one is New Year decoration. The New Year decoration includes so many things. The first symbol is Chinese nuts, 中国结, 中国结. And do you know this? This is paper cutting, 剪纸. 剪纸. 剪纸 is very famous in China, and many foreigners also like to have a try. Especially the Chinese character 福 means good luck or good fortune, and we put the 福 character upside down to show the arrival of 福. 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 And next is 春联, the spring couplets. We paste the 春联 on the door side of our walls, and normally we put the Chinese character 福 upside down in the middle of the door, on the middle of the door, and the 春联 on the both sides of the door. And there are some certain rules to mirror each other. And they, just like this English version. On the left, study good, work good, make money more and more. On the right, eat well, sleep well, have fun day by day. And also we put some 红灯笼, red lanterns, hung them on our doors. And this is another picture of funny English version of 春联. See, there are some certain rules to mirror them. On the left, eat well, sleep well, have fun day by day. On the right is study hard, work hard, make money more and more. In the middle is the English version, luck, 福. I think from the video or from all the directions I have introduced to you, you must know the color of the Chinese New Year. That is 红色. 红色。So 红色 is the auspicious color for Chinese people. And 红色 also brings joy, happiness, and good luck. That's what we believe. But why 红色? Why the 红色 is Chinese New Year symbol? That I have to talk about the origin of the Lunar New Year. The origin of the Lunar New Year festival can be traced back thousands of years, involving a series of colorful legends and traditions. One of the most famous legends is Nian, an extremely cruel beast that the ancients believed would devour people on New Year's Eve. To keep Nian away, red paper couplets are pasted on doors, torches are lit, and firecrackers are set off throughout the night, because Nian is said to fear the color red and light of fire and loud noises. So I think that may be one of the most important reasons why we Chinese people like color 红色 very much, especially during the Chinese New Year time. So the story of Nian, now I'm going to show you the second video.
Chinese New Year is a major celebration in Chinese culture. This holiday marks the beginning of the new year in the ancient lunar calendar that is based upon the moon's cycles. Full of customs and traditions, the origins of Chinese New Year contain a number of legends and folktales. One such legend circles around a terrifying creature called Nian. This is where our story begins. A long time ago, there existed a quiet village. The villagers lived simple, peaceful lives and were generally quite happy. Things would change, however, on the eve of the Lunar New Year, as the villagers began their preparations to hide from what was soon to come. High in the mountains lived a horrible demon creature called Nian. This monster resembled a lion with sharp horns and menacing teeth. Throughout the year, he would sleep soundly until the Lunar New Year arrived, when he would descend upon the village. Nian would devour crops, gobble up livestock, and any child it found would disappear. In fear, the villagers would lock up their homes and hide until Nian had passed. One year, as the fateful day approached, an old beggar entered the village. Seeing everyone locking up their homes, he asked if anyone was willing to offer him a place to stay. The villagers, however, were too concerned with protecting themselves that they paid no attention to the old man. An old woman from the east side of the village saw the poor man. She brought him some food and explained why everyone was in such a panic. She pleaded with the beggar to leave as soon as possible, or else he may suffer a terrible fate. He requested that if she offered him a place to stay for the night, he would reward her by banishing the evil creature. Not convinced, she continued to plead with the man, but in the end, since she feared being left out when Nian arrived, she had no choice but to agree to his proposal. Once midnight arrived, so did Nian. Normally, the village remained completely silent and dark. However, this year, there was something different. At one end of the village, Nian could see lights in the distance. Approaching cautiously, Nian drew closer to the home. Once Nian arrived, it found the home of the old woman had been covered with red papers, and bright light was coming from inside. It began to tremble and growl in fear. Enraged by such unusual and irritating things, Nian charged the front door, but was met by a barrage of loud, intimidating cracks and flashes, stopping Nian in his tracks. Through the smoke, the old man emerged in a bright red gown. He was loudly beating a drum and roaring with laughter at how scared Nian appeared. Overcome with fear, Nian fled away through the dark night. The next day, the villagers emerged from their locked homes and were surprised to discover the village remained untouched. At this moment, the old woman remembered the message from the beggar. She beckoned to the other villagers to examine her home to see what the old man had done to save their village. They were interested to see all of the red papers, lanterns, and burnt bamboo, the cause of the cracking sound and inspiration for modern-day firecrackers. They were quickly enlightened by the fact that these seemingly simple objects had been the same that had scared away Nian and kept their village safe. To celebrate their triumph over the beast, the villagers donned similar bright red outfits and visited neighbors to share the joy. The news quickly spread, and soon after, Nian was no longer a threat to anyone. As the years passed, these traditions were formed, and the fear that the New Year had once caused was replaced with excitement and celebration, and everyone would stay up late to welcome the new year. We wish everyone a very happy Chinese New Year, and we hope that it will be full of prosperity and happiness for all.
Okay, let's back to our class now. So that's the story of Nian. So here comes to our real topic today, that is 拜年. 拜年. I know the title of our course is about Chinese New Year greetings, but actually Chinese New Year greetings is not the only, it's just a small part of 拜年, because 拜 means salute, worship, visit, and make a courtesy call. But we do not visit the monster Nian, or we do not worship the monster Nian. But 拜年 includes almost all of the meanings. So how? First, I want to introduce the gestures. Before the gestures, we know the climax of the Chinese New Year is New Year Eve and New Year Day. Because that's the 2 days for Chinese people to have the reunion dinner together. And the end of the Chinese New Year is Lantern Festival, which is on the 5th of the first lunar month. From the climax to the end, during this time is the time for us to visit friends and relatives. That is 拜年. So 拜年 is an important activity during the Spring Festival. We say, pay a New Year call, and everybody wears new clothes and greets relatives and friends, wishing them good luck in the coming year. So 拜年, first one, gestures. From the picture, we can say 拜年 gestures are divided mainly into 2 ways. The first one, 叩头, 磕头, 磕头. 磕头 is a very old-styled way to show our respect when we visit our grandparents. Especially about 20 or 30 years ago, when I was a little girl, I was born in a small village. I will 磕头 to my grandparents to show my respect when I visit them. And actually, I'm really happy after 磕头 because I can get 红包 from my grandparents. 红包, red envelopes. What is 红包? You know that? Yes, that's right. 红包. The seniors give their kids some money inside of the 红包, and it's a wish for their health and safety in the coming year. That's why we like it, because there are money inside. At the same time, 红包 is from the seniors or from our grandparents, and they hope we are safe and sound in the coming year, in the new year. And let's say it again. 红包, 红包. But 磕头 is not the only way to get 红包, is not the only gesture. Just like I said, it's old-styled. So instead of 磕头, the small kids or children will 鞠躬 to their grandparents. That's make a bow. 鞠躬 is also a gesture for us to get lucky money, red envelopes, 红包, but not for the adults. For adults, for kids, for everyone, we can 作揖. 作揖. This is the gesture we use the most nowadays. When you visit Chinese people during Spring Festival time, You can 作揖, 作揖. But how to 作揖? Let's see this boy's gesture. Is he right? No, it's not, because 作揖 is not the Kung Fu gesture. Just like this girl, we make a bow with the hands folded in front, just like we are going to make a wish, like this. But that's not the end. We are going to shake our folded hands in front. And at the same time, we are going to say something. 给您拜年，给您拜年，给 for 年 is a polite way to say you. 拜年 is pay New Year's call. 给您拜年 is hope you are is I'm here to say Happy New Year to you. And 给您拜年 is too short, so we can add 恭喜恭喜. 恭喜 means congratulations or best wishes for you. So when we go to visit our friends and relatives, we want to say greetings to them in Mandarin. We can say 给您拜年，恭喜恭喜。给您拜年，恭喜恭喜。Are they enough? But let's learn them first. Let's repeat them first. 给您拜年，恭喜恭喜。给您拜年，恭喜恭喜。Before we come to the next step, let's learn how to sing the Chinese New Year song 恭喜恭喜 first. Maybe you're familiar with this song.
每条大街小巷，每个人的嘴里见面第一句话就是恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。冬天一到尽头，真是好的消息，温暖的春风就要吹醒大地，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。
If there's no sound, I will start it again, okay? Start it again. Hope you enjoy the song. I like the song as well.
每条大街小巷，每个人的嘴里见面第一句话就是恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。冬天一到尽头，真是好的消息，温暖的春风就要吹醒大地，恭 喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。好好冰雪溶解，眼看梅花吐蕊，漫漫长夜过去，听到一声鸡啼，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。经过多少困难，历经多少磨练，多少心儿盼望，盼望新的消息，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。冬天已到尽头，正是好的消息，温暖的春风就要吹醒大地，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。好好冰雪溶解，眼看梅花吐蕊，漫漫长夜过去，听到一声鸡啼，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜。恭喜你。
Okay, let's go on. This song is very easy to learn, and 恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。Especially this song, this part is really easy, and I like it very much too. So, we know 给您拜年，恭喜恭喜 for greetings, but actually that's not enough because in Mandarin we have so many greetings you can choose to say Happy New Year or May you progress. So many things you can choose. Now I want to introduce more to you. First, the most common one is 新年快乐。新年快乐。I think all of you know this phrase, know this idiom. We all know that this year the zodiac is ox, the ox. So this is the year of the ox. But how to say ox in Mandarin? You know that? That's right. It's 牛. 牛. Do you know how to write the Chinese character 牛 in the right orders? Now let's use your finger and have a try together. Follow the steps. The first one, a small sweeping left stroke, a horizontal one, another horizontal one, a vertical one. Let's write it again. Sweeping left, horizontal, horizontal, vertical. Easy, huh? Yeah, that's the ox or cow. This is 牛. So instead of 新年快乐, we can also say 牛年快乐. 年 is the year, 牛年 is the year of the ox. 快乐 is happy, so 牛年快乐 is happy to you in the year of the ox. Instead of 快乐, not only happy, We can also say 牛年大吉。大 means big. 吉 means highly auspicious or highly lucky. Really lucky, extremely lucky. So 牛年大吉 means hope you are highly auspicious or hope you are really lucky in the year of the ox. So let's say it again. 牛年大吉。牛年大吉。What about the next one? Do you want to know? Next one is 恭喜发财。恭喜 we know is congratulations or best wishes for you. And 发财 means more money or prosperity. So for adults, or almost every adult, I think 恭喜发财 is a great idiom or a great phrase for you to choose when you greet during the Chinese New Year, 新年。恭喜发财 is wishing you prosperity. 恭喜发财。And next one, if your friend have a company or owns a company, you can say 生意兴隆 to him, because 生意兴隆 means your business flourishes. Okay, let's say it again. 生意兴隆，生意兴隆。Not only for adults, but we also have some idioms or phrases for kids or children, just like this one. 岁岁平安，岁岁平安。岁 means year. 平安 is safe and sound. So 岁岁平安 means hope the kids and the children peace all the year round. It's easy because the double words together. Let's say it again. 岁岁平安，岁岁平安。What about the young people who still study at work or still study at school? We can choose 学业进步。学业进步 is not a Chinese idiom, but four characters phrase. It means may you progress on your study. So, as long as the people who are still at school, you can choose this phrase to wish them progress on their study. 学业进步，学业进步。学业 means study, 进步 means progress. So, the last one is my favorite. It's the one I like the best, and it's not only for adults but also for children. You can choose it for everyone. 心想事成，心想事成。心 means heart, 想 means think or thoughts. 事 means matters or things. 成 means come true or accomplished. So 心想事成 means may all your wishes come true in the coming year. So that's the reason why it's my best. It's my favorite. I like it best because it can help us wishes come true in the coming year. So what we have learned now, we can use to greet each other during the Spring Festival like this. 给您拜年，恭喜恭喜 and choose a four Chinese character phrase for you. Just like 新年快乐. Let's say it again. 给您拜年，恭喜恭喜，新年快乐。Or maybe you can choose 牛年大吉. That is, hope you are really lucky in the year of the ox. That will be 给您拜年，恭喜恭喜，牛年大吉. And at the same time, use the two folded hands together and shake. That's easy, right? But we know the gestures, we know the greetings. That's not enough. When we visit our friends and relatives, what do we take? That's right, 礼物 礼物 that's gifts or presents. What 礼物 would you like to choose to give your friends or relatives during Spring Festival? Maybe candies and nuts, 糖果 maybe some food, maybe something they like or something they need. But in China, there is one kind of 礼物 you can choose, and which is really special, and they may really like. That is 白酒. 白酒. Do you know what is 白酒? From the words we know, first Chinese character 白 means white. 酒 is liquor or spirits. So 白酒 is white liquor or spirits? No. Actually, 白酒, almost all the 白酒 are crystal, and it was born in China. And there's some special things about 白酒. Now I invited higher backers from BBC to show what is 白酒 through their experience, and they're visiting to Yan's family. Yan is a Chinese family. Now let's watch the video now.
And Yen is with us now. Yen, thank you so very much for the invitation. Dave and I are really honoured that we're going to be celebrating New Year with your family.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, we want to be the perfect guests.
Yes.
So what can we do to help?
You know, there's a saying in Chinese for the New Year, especially that it's 饺子就酒，越喝越有.
Oh.
Do you know what is 饺子? 饺子 is dumplings. Yes, 饺子 is dumplings, and 饺子就酒，越喝越有. The 酒 in this phrase is 白酒.
Oh, great.
A dumpling with 白酒, the more you eat or drink, the richer you will be.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Sounds like our sort of party, that too.
It does, 白酒.
Oh, 白酒.
So if you don't mind, bring some 白酒 in for us, that would be perfect.
Of course. Well, that's a perfect job for us, too.
Absolutely.
We'll get the booze. Bye, Joe.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll see you a bit later on.
Yeah, see you
okay.
later.
Where's Dave gone? Oi!
Now you are going to see a very special dancing for us. It's square dancing.
Kingy, what on earth are you doing? Kingy, I'm square dancing. You what?
Square dancing in Mandarin is 广场舞. 广场舞.
Square dancing, or technically speaking, it's Guangjang Wu.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, what it is, it's what the older participants in the community like to do to keep fit in China. It started 20 years ago, and you know, it's so popular now, more than 100 million Chinese people practice Guangjang Wu every day.
Oh, well, I can see that all that work on Strictly didn't go amiss then.
No, not at all.
So it's kind of like Tai Chi and like swing dancing. That type of thing. Anyway, look, we've got a job on. Come and get.
How's my dancing going?
That's very good.
Hey, is it?
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
I'm going to take him away now because we've got a job on for New Year's Eve.
Kung Hei Pat Choi.
Slim, come on.
So what did they just said? What did they just say? 恭喜发财, 恭喜发财. Do you remember what is 恭喜发财? It's hope you are rich and get more money in the coming year.
Listen, Twinkle Toes, you seem to have forgotten we've got to get a bottle of the local tipple baijiu to bring to the party tonight.
You're right, Kingy. We have to be certain we don't take any old plonk. Well, we want to make sure that we're buying the right baijiu. So we need expert help, and we found it in the shape of Simon Dang, who's the co-owner of this baijiu bar. Now, Simon, what is baijiu?
Well, baijiu is a big classification. Literally, it means white spirit. Let's say you had gin, vodka, and say schnapps, all in one category called white spirits.
Right. So what do we have here, Simon?
This is the strong aroma. This is probably the most popular baijiu. It's from the Sichuan area, and it's blended and fermented and blended and fermented. I think it has a complex flavor to it.
Are these baijiu glasses?
These are official baijiu glasses, yes.
Oh, what's that? What's cheers?
Ganbei.
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 Cheers in Mandarin. Ganbei. Ganbei. It's bottom up. Ganbei.
A glass, you got to drink the whole thing.
Oh, you drink the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
in one
I
shot.
like that. I love this little glass. I feel as though I'm in Lilliput.
They're dangerous because you can drink a lot of them really fast. It goes down. It's got the fiery taste, but it has a cleaner finish.
Pear drops.
Marmite.
Oh yeah,
I really like that.
I do. That's good.
That is good.
And this one, you'll see, has the light aroma, the funju. So this is popular in the north. It's made with also some rice and also sorghum.
Well, very different on the nose.
And the nose as well, yeah. And this one actually has more of a funky flavor to it, actually, I would say. Some people have described it as kind of like a blue cheese kind of a taste to it, yeah?
No! By Jove. Never mind by Jove, by Jove. Flipping. Eee! That's, yes.
There's a taste.
There's a
like
small
burn.
There's a small explosion just underneath your diaphragm. Well, whew, I like that.
There is that.
It does give you a small levitational lift.
I've just lost the power of speech.
It's great.
Now, back to the job in hand. We need a baijiu that we can take on New Year's Eve, and we're cooking dumplings. Which one goes well with dumplings?
I would recommend a light aroma. So you could go with this Shanti funju. Because the light aroma is most popular in Beijing area.
Really?
Yep.
Thanks, Simon. Right-o, mission accomplished. It's the light baijiu for us. Meanwhile, and Ansted has been at one of the oldest distilleries in China to unravel the mysteries.
And we've had an invitation that's too good to turn down. Now look, as you well know, there's one thing that Dave and I love to do on our travels, and that's cook with local people in their homes.
There's never a more authentic experience than seeing how things are done for real. And tonight is a special night. It's New Year's Eve! You know, so this is the equivalent of seeing how a family in UK would cook their Christmas dinner.
I can't wait, I'm excited.
Yeah!
Look at your face.
Fresh dumplings.
Look. Dumplings.
They used to call me Dumpling when I was a baby.
They did.
I think it was because of the way I looked. Dumpling Dave. I don't care, I'm happy.
Yeah, I know you're, mate.
Okay, so that's the video I want to show you. And here comes to the end of our course today. So let's do a summary today. Happy Chinese New Year. So many things we have learned today. We reviewed some traditions like the preparation, the cleaning up, 大扫除, and shopping. Go shopping. New Year shopping is 购物. New Year's decoration, the red decorations, 红色的装饰物, such like Chinese knot, 中国节, 春联, 红灯笼, 还有福字, and so on. And we also comes to our topic, that is 拜年, pay a New Year call. And we know the gestures, 磕头, 鞠躬, and the most common one, 作揖. And we learned so many greetings in Mandarin. And the most common one is 新年快乐, and then 牛年快乐, 牛年大吉, and just like 恭喜发财, 生意兴隆, 学业进步, 岁岁平安, and 心想事成, the one I like the best. And we also watched the video about hairbakers and the very special Chinese gift for our New Year, that is 白酒. No matter how, at the last of our course, at the end of our course, I want to say 新年快乐 to all of you, to all my students. And thank you very much to join us today, and I hope you enjoyed today's course. Thank you very much.